All right, team. I was asked to create a couple of videos on how to do, or actually one video on how to do a rough CMA like I demonstrated at the agent meeting yesterday. So that's what this is designed for. Um, so there's a couple, the one I did yesterday in the agent meeting is a Remind CMA. There's two ways to get into Remind once you're logged into Northstar. One is on the home tab up here. You can go down to the fifth choice, which is Remind, and click on that. The other way is on the external links. It's on here as well. You can see it over here on the right. So either way, log into Remind. Once you're into Remind, you want to click over here on the left, the second button down, which is Discover. And then you can type in the address of the property that you are looking to get a CMA done on. So it'll give you a suggestion. I'm going to do my house here. You can see my name as the owner. That's the correct one. I click on that. It maps it for me. Then I click on that. And over here on the right, it will show a highlighted, whichever one has this highlight on, is the property. Make sure the owner's name are correct. Click on that. That'll open a new window specific to your property. From there, once your property is loaded, you can click up here where it says Create CMA. Click on that to the first option, which is a Remind CMA 360. So we click on that, and then you can start entering some information about the property. My personal home is a 3-bedroom, 4-bath, so I'm going to put 2 to 4 and 3 to 5. You can also fill in square footage, year built, number of floors, all this type of stuff. You can say if there's a garage, a basement. This one I think is pretty important. I would definitely make sure that you're dealing with apples to apples and put in single family, townhome, whatever type it is. And then it will show you what statuses of properties you're looking for. So I'm going to leave all 3, active, pending, and closed. Your homeowner might want to know, hey, what's sold that's comparable? And you might just do the closed ones. So whatever you want to do. You can put in a minimum, maximum price, minimum, maximum sold price, and then the time frame that it sold. It does a 6-month look back by default, but you can change those dates. And it does a quarter-mile search. Now, I found that a quarter mile tends to be a little bit small, and sometimes you don't get any results. So I'm going to go to 3 miles, and then I'm going to hit search. So sometimes this takes a little bit of time. Well, that one wasn't too bad. So it quickly, and you can see up on top, it's kind of like a pizza tracker if you ever order Domino's pizza, which I love. It goes down the line here. So we've selected the criteria. Now we're to the view results. One thing that's kind of cool here is if you see a property that you feel like isn't a really good comparable, like this house is over $500,000 and my home is nowhere near that, you can remove that one from your report. So you can go in and select which ones you want to be kind of your comps. Once you're satisfied with that, you can always go back to edit the criteria if you'd like, but once you're happy with the results, you can save and continue. Then you can go in, and one of the things that I'm going to work on is creating a color scheme for Renters Warehouse, which we don't have yet. So you can just leave it on Remind. You can put the company logo in, a picture of yourself if you want. You can name the client you want it to go to. So let's say I wanted to send this to my wife and who has prepared it, and then hit save and continue. So we're done with the customizing the report, and now we have the actual report itself. We can see the average sold price. You can see the days on the market, average list price, sold price, average seller concession is $6,000. The estimated value is $442. The number that I've been really impressed with is this home valuation number. It takes the average of First American, ePraisal, and Zillow and takes those three results, which I think individually are never very accurate, but if you combine the three and average them, that 406 is give or take probably, if I put my house on the market, what I would list it at. Maybe that's a touch high, but fairly close. And then it shows you the comparable properties down here. And then you can go print the report, save it as a PDF, or email it, whatever you want to do. You can name it. So let's say I go to print. And I don't know why this is taking so long. And then it downloads it here. And now I can take this finalized report. It's a nice, quick 4-page report. This is kind of how the end product looks like. And you can bring this along with you on your listing appointments. So hope that helps. Pretty quick, pretty painless process. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck. Thanks.